What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the first ever Dodge Roll Update gaming podcast. Say what's up, guys. Glad y'all are here.
What up, dog?
So, we're starting the podcast today, and pretty much we're going to be talking about any gaming news or anything gaming related that interests us. And this week, it's pretty much all Heroes of the Storm, a little bit of Overwatch, and that's really about it. At least for me, that's all I've really gotten. So, what about you guys?
Yeah, I mean everything been all about Overwatch lately. I mean, the early access beta and the beta came out. Everybody jumped on, and hopped on, and tried it out. Everybody's excited about the release. So, this is going to be one of the main topics at the moment.
Yeah, man, I've been playing. I'm level 27. I've played over 20 hours in the past 3 days.
You're a no life, man.
Hey, don't hate, man. Don't hate. Don't
I've
hate,
been grinding
man.
the Hero League for the new Hero League changes.
Okay, so we're gonna start off, guys. We're gonna be talking about the Hero League changes coming to the game, and then are we starting off with that? Or are we starting off with the big ones, the two new heroes first?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, we're starting off with the two new heroes coming out. This is Chromie and Medivh. They're both two really interesting heroes. And then after that, we're going to start with the Hero League changes. And then we're going to start talking about some other things that is coming to the game that we've heard. And also after that, we're talking about the top build right now. And then we're going to talk about some Overwatch stuff. Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, alright, so starting off with Chromie. Where is that bitch? I gotta find it. There we go. What do y'all think? First off, what do y'all think?
She looks like she's gonna be fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not at all against her necessarily. It's just more of I wish they would have brought like somebody else in, just a personal preference.
Yeah, I'm not really behind gnomes, but she looks cute. So I don't know. But we're gonna see. I mean, it's another fucking mage, which I don't really like. Like I was hoping for a support or a tank. I mean, we've been missing a support for. Last support was what, Morales?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, that was the last support. So
And then it's been assassins and specialists.
And the warrior, which was the
Yeah, Taka.
So yeah, the support love is definitely lacking right now.
Yeah, and as a support player, I do definitely want to see some more supports.
Yeah, buddy.
I agree.
She does look pretty interesting though. I mean, she's going to bring a lot of CC and utility to a team, like a crap ton of it. So and some nice damage. She's got some really good damage too.
Yeah. I mean, she is an assassin. She better have some fucking damage.
Yeah, better.
She seems a little bit like it seems like she's gonna be more skill based than even Li Ming is. Like all of her skill shots are like, it's all about prediction where the enemy is gonna go.
Yeah, I entirely agree.
Because they are so delayed. Like I think her Q ability is like a second delay, and then the W ability is like a 1.5 second delay.
I think that Chromie is more or less gonna be what they intended for Li Ming. They intended Li Ming to be a high skill cap hero, intended you to have to really manage her mana, and you really had to watch your positioning. But in the end of things, like Li Ming, honestly, point and shoot, and you kill people. That's about it. Like, I think that Li Ming came out to be too easy to play. And I think Chromie is going to be the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I think Chromie is going to be the complete opposite. She's going to be really hard to play. And she's going to be really hard to master. But
I think she's going to be easy to play, but hard to master. So, yeah. You'll be able to jump into her and just, land some Qs and shit in the lane and stuff like that. But when it comes to actually mastering her and actually using her E, which is the time trap and stuff like that, it's gonna be quite. I mean, the only time I see working out the time trap is when you actually put it in the bush or something. Somebody cannot see that's there.
Yeah, like if you're getting chased or something like that.
Yeah, man, exactly.
So if you make it one of those situations where it's they either get trapped by that thing, or they walk back into your entire team, or they walk back into lane where your entire team's waiting, or making the enemy make bad decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so we're talking a lot about her abilities. Let's go ahead and go over her abilities really quick. Her Q ability, which is Sandblast, after 1 second, Chromie fires a long-range bolt which hits the first enemy hero in its path for high damage. 4-second cooldown, and you cannot hit anything but heroes. That's it. Plain and simple. Just heroes.
No siege, no
That's
nothing.
good.
No siege, no minions, no fucking... It's just heroes. That's it.
I like it. I like it. It's gonna make her like 100% assassin.
What they were doing is they were saying, hey, all y'all fucking bitch-ass Li Mings who want to kill the well over the wall, you can't do that with Chromie. Alright, her W ability, Dragon's Breath. After 1.5 seconds, a rain of sand blasts the target or area, damaging enemies. Long-range skill with a 15-second cooldown per charge, and enemy players will not see a warning for the skill. So they see that dragon launch above you, and all they know is that they're about to have a circle of a shit ton of damage coming down on somebody.
Yeah, buddy.
And it does damage to everything, to enemies, minions, structures, everything. So
It's gonna be a nice wave clear.
It's going to be a damn good zone, too.
it's going to be her only
Yeah.
wave clear. That's the issue. So that's
Yeah.
her only wave clear. We have her E ability, which is Time Trap. Time Trap, what this does is you place a trap on the ground, and when an enemy hero walks over it, they are stasis for 2 seconds. So it's like a void prison, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bringing in a lot more stasis into the game, which is kind of cool to see. I was always a big fan of the Void Prison, so it's good to see stasis being brought in more.
Yeah, it's going to be a high skill capability, like definitely. And you can only trap one person at a time. So.
Yeah.
Or no, you can only have one trap active. I don't even know. I don't think you could trap more than one person because of that.
No,
Anyway,
it's only one person.
her first ultimate ability is called Slowing Sands, and what she does is imagine Kel'Thas's Flame Strike, but bigger. And imagine it's just a big ass slowing field that stays there until her mana is gone. So yeah, and you can reposition it every 4 seconds, I believe, or it's every 5 seconds. Yes,
and the
4
slow
seconds.
stacks the longer they're in it, right? Or is it just the
No.
longer that thing's up, the longer it slows?
I don't think so. It's just a standard 30% slow, and that's it. I'm pretty sure. It says right here, conjure a field of sand at the target area, which Chromie can keep up indefinitely to slow enemies that walk through it. You have a 4-second cooldown to move the field, and it slowly drains Chromie's mana. That's all it says.
See, I was thinking of it almost like a movable Arthas E, like a castable Arthas E, like she can cast it in an area instead of it having to be around her body,
Yeah, I think it's just going to be, a decent zoning tool. That's about it. Her second heroic ability. Now, this is the interesting one. This is the one that I think people are going to end up picking and not doing a lot with it. Like, at least, like quick match setting, of course. Like, Temporal Loop. Target enemy hero. All you do is target. It's just like point and click, right? After 3 seconds, they are returned to the location they were when you used the ultimate. It's on an 80-second cooldown. So, really good for chasing.
It's pretty hefty cooldown.
But it's really good for chasing. Yeah, that's the biggest issue. It's an 80-second cooldown. I mean, 80-second cooldown.
But that's because it's going to, like, literally screw your world. Like, if you're the wrong character in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're boned. 3 seconds, dude. After 3 seconds, your entire team can reposition to be completely around that thing in 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So whoever it is coming into your entire team.
I think it'll be nice, but it's going to be difficult, should I say. It's going to be difficult. I think that's going to...
It has as I saw in the video, it has a pretty good range. Therefore, any escaping hero, like you're gonna give your team a 3-second basically preparation time so they can gank, and then I'm guessing Uther might become pretty good. I wonder if what's the name?
Cleanse.
Yeah, I wonder if cleanse is gonna be if you'll be able to cleanse off the ultimate.
I mean, I'm going to put it out on the front street there, but I already have a feeling I know what the first crazy combo is going to be. Me and you's going to look into it, but I'm almost positive it's going to be her and Butcher.
What is it?
Her and Butcher are going to friggin' wreck together. I bet you money, dude.
Teleport someone right into the lane
Oh,
of
not only
slaughter.
that, but he's got his E to help slow him down so her thing can land better. It's going to be amazing, I guarantee you.
Oh,
As
yeah,
a
that might
Butcher
actually
player,
be
as
good.
somebody
I
who loves
think-
Butcher, trust me,
I
it'll
think
work.
any stun would be fine. Like
Yeah,
any
so-
stun whatsoever would be good.
I want to kind of discuss all her skills that you just went over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So her Q seems like a right direction. Like they don't want assassins. Like the assassins, like pure assassins, should not have a very reliable, wave clear.
Yeah.
So I like where they're going with the Q. Then W, her only wave clear is on a 14-second cooldown. So you have to basically choose if you want to use it on a hero, or you want to use it to clear the wave that you're in right now, which is pretty cool. So I like the design of these two. Time Trap is going to be just a shit tier ability unless you place it into like a bush, and then you will actually make your escape route through the bushes, which is stupid, but it might work. It might work.
I think
I agree.
I think it's a really high skill capability.
I really
And
think it'll
yeah.
be, like you said, the bush, or like if it's trying to make people make bad decisions. That's going to be like the only real use you get out of it.
Yeah.
It might also be a nice zoning field. So, for example, you could put it like in one of the choke points on Cursed Hollow and shit like that.
Yeah. I agree.
So, but then again, you have to really overextend to put it behind the enemy line. So
Yeah.
again, and she has no escapes besides that. So it might be pretty bad. As a slowing stance, I would say I like the ability, but I think what it should also do is deal burning rage damage. So it deals so it actually does this slow, but I don't think just the slow is enough for the heroic ability. I know it's a huge radius and stuff, but I think it should still deal that really low a bit of burning rage damage.
I think just because of the level 20 talent, they can't do that.
Okay, I still haven't seen it, so I guess I'm gonna go over that in a second.
Yeah,
And
the
then
level.
the temporal loop. I think that the temporal loop is just going to be the go-to talent. To be honest, like it's just so good. It can be used for your own escapes, and then it can be used to secure kills on the very low health heroes. It can be used to gank with a butcher, as Bone just mentioned. You land this shit, and for example, butcher can time his lamp to slaughter. Let somebody gone.
Well, not only that, but you could also position to where that Butcher brand, you can't get away from me. So I'm just going to heal through everything you're doing to me, regardless of whatever you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's going to be a very good heroic ability. I think it's going to be definitely a better choice than the Sonic Stance. But again, I might be wrong. It might be one of these abilities that becomes really viable at level 20, which again, none of them are picked. As an example, I can give you the boars from Rexar. Nobody picks that shit up because it only becomes viable level 20.
Zol,
Yeah, there's a bunch of people I can think of with stuff like that.
Zol, the skeletons just suck.
We used to have Sylvanas, but thanks to mind control, can't scapegoat her anymore.
Yeah, I think people are gonna take her whatever the hell that thing's called, temporal loop. I think people are gonna take that just because of the fact she has no other escapes. If anything, it's just because the escapes, like that's a great escape. No matter what.
I wonder what's going to be the actual like her auto attack damage. Is it going to be on par with like Ming and Class and Jaina, or is it going to be like a little higher than them?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. I was wondering if she wasn't going to have. I mean, she's got a. Oh, we're going to go over that soon, I'm sure. But she's got something that's supposed to increase her basic attack range. So obviously, she's supposed to have some form of something.
Here's another thing, though, is that with the flowing sands, isn't that what it's called? Or slowing sands. The slowing sands is if you can't pick that thing up, it's not worth taking anyway. Like if you can't cancel it, what's the point? It just sits there and drains your mana. Like I understand you can move it, and that's cool, but if you can't cancel it, then you're just sitting there. All right, bye bye mana bar. See ya in a, I mean, she's a mage. She needs her mana. At least I assume she may not be mana intensive at all. So yeah, that's the thing.
Again, you might. I mean, there might be an option to do that, but like if you can't cancel it, then holy shit, it's gonna be like a really bad heroic.
Yeah, because you're looking at, okay, we're gonna give her the same thing that Arthas gets, but she can't cancel it. You know.
Let's see.
Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to her talents. Level 1. She's got 3 fucking quest talents at level 1. They really are trying to drive these quest talents home, aren't they? I don't like the quest talents. I'm gonna be personal. It's just me. Like, they've ruined Greymane because of the quest talents. Like, Greymane is just fucked now.
Yeah,
Or at least
I
his
think
cocktail
they're
build.
alright too. I like the different options.
Maybe I'm just
that you
salty
have.
because they messed up Greymane with a quest
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
so.
blame you there.
but like they recently buffed the Kel'Thas mana addict. Is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
And that's very good. That's like they reduced the actual like required region globes to get the quest bonus. And
Yeah, instead of
it
25
seems
is 20
really
now.
good.
Yeah. Okay, at level 1, she's got Compounding Aether. Hitting heroes empowers your Sandblast. I don't know by how much. I can't.
Right, so I can tell you. So after hitting 25 heroes with Sandblast, increase its damage by 100.
That seems kind of weak.
Pretty bad. Pretty
Alright,
bad.
deep
It's a very
breathing.
Well, on a 4-second cooldown though, how much is the damage?
I guess with the
I'm not
increased
sure.
100 damage
Okay.
at level 10, it would be like 900 or something. On a
On a
4-second
4-second
cooldown,
that's not bad.
that's not
And
bad.
and it doesn't hit gates and shit, so that should mean that you can fire it over gates and shit if they're trying to get away from you.
Yeah, you can, but that's not bad, but that's giving you can land it.
Yeah,
And
touche.
that also depends on what the other level 1 talents are. We'll discuss what we think about all the talents after we talked about all of them. So, because you know we may have different opinions on other ones just because what the other talents are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deep breathing, I think is what that says. Hitting heroes empowers Dragon's Breath. How's
Every
that
time
one?
Dragon's Breath hits a hero, increases damage by 2 up to 50, and then the reward is after hitting 25 heroes, increase its damage by an additional 150, and also increase your sight radius by 100%. Holy shit!
See, that
Damn.
sounds 100 times
That
better
sounds
than fucking
strong.
compounding Aether. I'm just saying. Like, you're not only you're
God
passively
damn.
gaining damage as you go, right? It's 2 every time you hit it up to 50, and then you get a bonus 150 once you finish the quest, and you get a 100% radius. Dude, that's stupid.
But it's sight radius, not the actual thing radius.
That's still, man. That's still.
Yeah, it's still super good, but you have to consider that ability is really hard to hit because it has a pretty hefty delay. Plus,
Yeah.
it has a 14-second cooldown.
Yeah.
But whoever you're casting it on cannot see where
See-
it's gonna go. That's what I like.
Yeah.
They can't see where it's gonna go.
I mean, it might not come out later because I haven't really went too far ahead with any of these yet because I kind of want to read them as we're discussing them and stuff. But I don't like. It seems like to me like if you take that, you risk doing like what I used to do with Leoric. Like you take all those the stuff to power your grab up is really good. So you take all those, but then you're completely 100% dependent on your grab, and if you miss it, you're screwed.
I don't think
So-
that's
Yeah.
gonna be Chromie's problem simply because she has so much damage on her Q.
Yeah, I think
It'll
so.
be a lot like Li Ming. Li Ming, one of the top builds for Li Ming right now is building up her W, but she still has her magic missiles in between to deal
Yeah.
shit tons of damage. Time Walker's Pursuit, Region Globes, increased mana regen quest. What does it do?
So gathering a regeneration globe increases your mana regen by 0.1 up to 1.5, and then after gathering 15 globes, you also gain 5% ability power. So it's just mana, it's not health.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
that's
alright.
pretty good.
I like being able to spam. I was a big
I like
fan
it.
of the Jaina mana restore build.
Okay, and peer into the future. Is it just like clairvoyance? Is that it?
Activate to reveal the target area for 2 seconds. Enemies seen are revealed for 4 seconds, so it's a little better than clairvoyance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I think personally, I like the W talent at level 1. I think it's the strongest.
I like
But
the mana
again,
regen.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards the mana regen, but they both sound pretty good.
We'll see.
The shot radius is pretty interesting because don't forget, if it increases your shot radius, that also means it increases your team shot radius too, because they see what you see on their map.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited for Chromie. Like, I don't know about you guys. I am.
Yeah, I am.
You play the shit out Tracer. I'm gonna be the one playing Chromie. So fuck you.
Goddamn, dude. Goddamn, savage. Savage as fuck over here. Not my fault. You didn't like Tracer.
Yeah, just because she was so OP. All right, let's go.
All right, level 3, piercing sand. Sandblast hits 2 targets. That sounds good.
Sandblast will now hit the first 2 heroes in its path.
Bronze Talons increases basic attack range and damage.
Yeah, there you go. It was range and damage.
Increase your basic attack range by 35. Using Sandblast increases the damage of your next basic attack by 250%.
Oh shit, dude.
250%. So it's like a very buffed follow through.
See, Li Ming has the same thing on hers, but no one ever takes it because it only gives you like 80 extra damage.
Yeah, and she gets 250%.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Pretty good.
That would be interesting. They nerfed Kel'Thas's auto attack build.
Yeah.
You remember whenever they did the rework and then people started going towards the auto attack build?
But then the enveloping assault is gonna be sick.
Okay, enveloping assault increases the radius of Dragon's Breath
by 25%.
So it's gonna combo really well with deep breathing, or deep breathing at level 1, because you can not only see further, but you can hit it easier. I don't know, man. I'm looking at a W build when I get Chromie so far.
Personally, I'm looking at the mana, and then you go for the auto attack. That's gonna be pretty sick, I think.
Okay, cool. I already like this because we have different builds that we were both thinking up of, so we have different minds. That's good, man. I like it. Mobius Loop, level 7 or 6 rather, reduces Dragon's Breath mana, cooldown, and damage.
I don't have that. The next one I have is Bye Bye.
Bye Bye. That's level 12.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay, let me try to. Okay, you guys talk about it. I'll try to find it.
It reduces Dragon's Breath mana, so it has less mana cost. It reduces the cooldown and it reduces the damage. So I guess you give up cooldown and mana cost or you give up a little bit of damage, and you get mana cost and cooldown reduction.
Yeah, it seems like there's no level 7 like the full tooltip, so I won't be able to give it to you.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Dragon's Breath does more damage in the center. That's her Dragon's Eye.
Yeah. And
then Chrono's Sickness reduces time traps cooldown and adds a slow. So, I don't know. These all seem kind of like weird.
So what do you pick if you're going for like my build or even your build? Which one of these two do you pick?
It to me it depends on how much of the damage reduction. If it's like 25% damage reduction, I'm not taking that shit. That's too much. Yeah. I'll take the chance with Dragon's Eye and just try to hit it in the center. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just make it a stronger zone tool that way.
Yeah, but Mobius Loop, that just seems. I don't know. It depends on the damage reduction. If it reduces it like 10%, I'd try it just to see what it's about. I don't even
really like the way the third one looks.
Yeah,
reduces time trap cooldown and adds slow. I just don't know.
Well, we all have a pretty negative look on time trap though. Like I don't like it. I think it's. I think it's neat. I think it's neat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it okay, but I just don't see how that's going to be. I don't know. I just don't see how. Why after 3 seconds are you going to need an additional slow on top of that?
Yeah.
The hell?
Well, I guess like it's easier to land your abilities. Think about that.
Yeah.
It is, but it's super fucking hard to land this in the first place.
Yeah, I think it'd be easy to land your abilities without having the slow.
Exactly.
I'm trying to justify it, damn it.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I mean,
Okay.
there's no way to justify it, at least in my opinion.
Level 9, which is her heroic. We're not going to talk about those because we've already talked plenty about the heroics. Level 12, bye-bye. Reduces Hearthstone cast time by 75%, right? And it cannot be interrupted?
Yes, by taking damage, yeah.
Dude, that shit's going to be a go-to. No matter what. Like, right?
That sounds so fucking trolly, dude.
It's like, oh shit, you want to damage me? I'm out. Boom! Fucking just peace.
I mean, surely those stuns would, stuns surely would still interrupt her, though, surely.
Yeah, it has to. Okay, anyway.
It's so quick that you won't even get a stun off.
So, I mean, see, the problem that I'm having with it is I just don't know if it'll be necessary. Would you really need it?
I think so, because think about it. What is one thing that you can do if you're being chased? You can mount up really quick, right? Instead, if you're being chased, you can be like, hey, fuck mountain, I'm just going to Hearthstone really quick. Boop,
so
I'm
it
out.
Reduces it by like 75 and it takes what? How long does it take to count it? Cost it?
About 1 second.
Yeah, because it takes 4 seconds to cast the full heart.
Okay, so yeah, you could literally just like hop into a bush and just bye-bye.
Yep. Instead of mounting, you could hearth.
As long as you don't get stunned or really bursted down really quickly, you'll be fine. And like that really helps her no escapes.
Yeah. Well, and it really falls in suit of what we were talking about the, her having problems with the whole escape thing, not being able to get away from people, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's stop sucking this talent's dick. Let's go to the next one. Reaching through time increases Sandblast and Dragon's Breath range. Another one that's going to combo
25.
with the W.
By 25%.
So you already got more Dragon's Breath range at level 1, right?
Yeah.
And then you get even more here?
Well, the talent on level 4 doesn't extend. You remember it doesn't extend.
No, level 1. Level 1, the quest.
Oh, the quest. Yeah, okay. The quest. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Okay, so I might try that out just to get it, but honestly, I don't see any other reason not to get the Hearth talent.
Yeah, so you, I guess you're gonna play a little bit more risky because you won't be able to Hearth in a second.
Yeah.
And
it'll be like. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
It'll be like playing Li Ming and not taking Diamond Skin. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with life. But it's like playing Li Ming back in the day and not taking Diamond Skin, and taking Glass Cannon instead. It's more risky, but
I think so.
More damage.
But, dude, I wonder about the timeout. You see the timeout talent?
Activate to become invulnerable.
Like right?
No, that's a D shield, bro. That's invulnerable.
If you can move well while channeling. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna check the. So activate to place yourself in a stasis.
Okay, yeah, it's an ice block. Okay.
For 7 seconds.
What?
Oh my god. So surely it's gonna be cancelable
to end the effect early.
Yeah.
You
okay,
can?
It's cancelable.
Up to 7 seconds, boys.
Holy shit!
They gave Bye Bye a run for its money, really, because the other two talents look pretty damn sick.
Time out, dude. Jaina's jelly as fuck. Jaina's like, man, I don't even get ice block till level 20, and mine lasts 2 seconds. What the fuck?
I really want to talk about Jaina when we get to the like the leaked info.
Oh, was Jaina one of them?
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't even know that.
Apparently.
Oh, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about this shit later. I want to be surprised. Oh, I'm excited now. I like Jaina. I don't play Jaina a lot, but I like Jaina. Okay. God dang, 7 seconds.
Sick. I like it.
I'm still stuck on that. 7 seconds.
Oh, and it looks sick because there's that like dragon basically hugging shit out of you.
Oh, dude, that's hot. Okay, level 15. Shifting Sands. Sandblast increases your ability power.
Right, so this is a very long tooltip. Hitting an enemy hero with Sandblast increases your ability power by 10% for the next 10 seconds. This bonus can be stacked up to 50%, and the duration is refreshed whenever you damage enemy heroes with Sandblast.
Yeah, buddy, I might go for a Q build.
What?
Yeah, I might go for a Q build. I was already thinking about it early.
That is dope.
You can only hit it though, like twice in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, but then you can refresh it, I guess.
Exactly. If you're okay, so it's gonna be a lot like Nova. That's the best I can. If you can hit
Plus,
it
if
and
you
you're
take,
accurate with it,
Piercing Sands.
if you're accurate with it, does it stack? Yeah, Bone, you got something going on there. If you go Piercing Sands, and then you hit like 2 or 3 targets, does it stack 30% right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, it's like Nova. If you hit your Q,
Well,
like
and the level 19 too. That's one of them that I have read ahead on is their level 19, and I have no idea what exactly it means. But that past and future me has to be sick. It has to be something good, right?
yeah,
like that.
we'll get to that one in a second. But,
Yeah, buddy.
It's like Nova's Q. You know how people are building for her snipe now. If you're accurate with it, then it's gonna be fucking deadly. You're looking at 50% ability damage like all the time in a team fight. That is all the time.
Yeah,
that's sick. Okay, fast forward. Long range sandblast reduces cooldown.
If sandblast travels at least 75% of its base distance and hits an hero, its cooldown is reduced to 1 second.
That sounds like poop.
So that's very similar to the what's the name of the talent from Liu
Zay's Vengeance.
When you hit somebody that's Zay's Vengeance, which was by the way buffed recently.
I kind of think it's poop. It's already such a short cooldown. I think you'd be missing out on damage, too much damage if you went like that.
I think so.
The only thing I could see it maybe coming in use is, but there's just better options. But
exactly,
I can see it coming in use because of the Piercing Sands. Maybe if you can hit those two, then the second one will probably count for it too.
Quantum Overdrive, ability power damage. How much?
Overdrive. I think it's just Overdrive. Let me see. The Overdrive, motherfucker. There we go. Activate to increase ability power by 25% for 10 seconds. So it's actually better than Overdrive because it doesn't cost you mana.
Do you have a cooldown?
So you're looking at
30 seconds cooldown.
Yeah, so you're looking at either 25% ability damage without having to land your skill shots, or 50% ability damage if you can land your skill shots. So I'm think that
Quantum Overdrive all day.
I think fast forward is useless. Honestly, in this talent this talent tier, it's useless. No one's gonna pick it. Okay,
For the win.
level 20, Pocket of Time, which is an increase to her ultimate, removes Slowing Sand's mana cost entirely, and it increases the slow amount.
Right, so removes Slowing Sand's mana cost and increases the slow from 50 to 70.
Damn.
That's pretty fucked up, dude.
That's a hell of a slow, though, dude.
That's why I was saying before, Kahlo, that I don't think adding a Burning Rage would be a good idea to that shit. Because having that up 24/7 without a mana cost, that's insane. Plus a slow, a 70% slow.
Yes,
that's just that's.
But
that's
like
like
what I'm saying. Like, you would have to make it viable. You would still have to fucking pick level 20 talent. You would.
I think it's teamwork. I think in a like competitive scene, I think that Flowing Sands or Slowing Sands could be something serious. But the other ultimate in the same situation would be really good, especially since Loophole, the level 20 or 19 upgrade, Temporal Loop now hits multiple heroes. So if a whole team is escaping and you're like, oh no, sorry, we want you to come get hit by this Lamb of the Slaughter that can hit multiple heroes as well.
Yeah, so it's basically like the Loophole has a basically radius now.
I think it's going to be one of those things, like it's going to matter on the skill cap.
Yep.
It's going to be
Because
very similar
you could use it stupidly and fuck your team up with it.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be very similar to like the Hackers, you know, the one where
Adaptation?
Isolation. The isolation is going to splash. I think it's very similar.
Yeah, which is a really good talent.
The whole thing I was thinking about Temporal Loop being so good was more of a gank tool on a person instead of like a gank tool on their whole team. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making it like a 1v5, you're making it like a 3v5 with their 2 people on the back line or whatever it would be.
It is a level 20 talent, so I'd say it depends on the situation that you're in, because like it'd be really nice, like let's say you're fighting off at their core, and then 2 of them are escaping. Then you're like, "No, motherfucker!" And then you bring them back, and then you just killed 2 of them. You just secured the win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You killed 2 out of 5 of them. Now there's only 3 of them defending a core, and you can just rush core and just end game right there. Essentially, that's in a perfect world, right? That's in a perfect world. Okay, past and future me. Sandblast is remembered and recast. Explain, Kahlo, please.
So, after casting Sandblast, leave an echo of yourself behind. The next time you cast Sandblast, the echo also casts an untalented Sandblast that does 50% of damage.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
So wait.
It's going to be some aggressive ass position.
So like every other time you cast it, it's casting it twice?
Basically, so it's casting it from the last location you did it. So you cast it once, and then when you recast it, it's gonna cast it from the one you did before, but for 50% of damage, it's gonna be untalented.
That's...
I don't like it.
I don't either. That's odd. It requires you to stay in one spot too long, I think.
I'm guessing it will be good because you can basically circle around a certain area and try to hit it.
But remember, it's also untalented.
Yeah, so it's going to be really little damage, I think.
It'll be good damage, it just won't have, like, the piercing. It won't do that. It won't have any of your upgrades. It just does this 50% damage. I don't know. I don't think that's...
I mean, it's tryable because, it's still going to deal damage, but I don't think it's going to be the best pick.
Well, and keep in mind, too, right after level 20, you're going to have, like, 2,400 health. And you're going to have to be up to use that past and future me. You're going to have to position them up if you're going to use it, period. There's no way you can't leave them back. I mean, unless somebody's diving like a Illidan or something, but that's, that's the non-perfect world that, we were just talking about,
I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm interested in the cube building. I'm definitely going to play around with it. It looks fun.
Okay,
I think I agree with you, though, Kahlo, on the quantum overdrive.
Is it Anderthal Anomaly?
Yeah.
Anderhall Anomaly.
Anderhall. Okay, sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't.
No, you good, brother.
It increases time traps charges, so you can hold multiple charges.
You gain 3 charges of time trap and can have 3 active at once.
Oh.
When your cooldown finishes, you gain 3 charges all at once.
And they suddenly made the time trap awesome.
If you get good at... If you can land... Okay, here's something else I forgot to mention. You cannot see the time trap after it activates. Enemies can't. It's not visible.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
Buddy.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Okay, so if that's the case, then sure, that's a fucking really good ability. If they can't see it, sure.
Yeah, I didn't know they couldn't see it after an arm.
I'm pretty damn sure that was something that I was in, I think, the Squadron stream. I think it was one of the places where they were talking casually about it. They were just like, oh, yeah, this is a thing. I don't think that enemies can see the time trap. Whenever
if they can't see it, then I do believe the slow is going to be actually pretty good talent too.
Like, they'll see it initially. You know how initially you see the dragon when it comes up? It's the same thing. You'll see the time trap when she lays it, but after the 1 second delay or whatever for it to activate, then it goes invisible. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
This might be it. This might be a really good talent then.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of on the Chromie train now. I'm kind of glad to see her coming in.
Okay, initial thoughts before we start talking about Medivh, about Chromie.
Really good. Seems like she's going to be really hard to master, but easy to get in because she's going to have some nice range on her abilities. And you can definitely see, between us 3, we already have 3 different builds going. So it's going to be...
Yeah, I'm doing W. I'm doing
fucking just
I've got like 2 different builds with the Q in mine already.
I would say, in order to test the whole time trap thing, when she comes out, we need to go into a custom game and play against each other, just so we can see whether or not the time trap actually cannot be seen by enemies. Because that would be... If that is the case, like I said, I heard it somewhere. I can't even remember where. If that is the case, dude, that's going to be fucking awesome. Triple time traps? Are you kidding me? Fuck you, Zeratul. You don't know about this life. You don't know about this life, Nova. What are you walking? I mean, what is scarier than walking into a bush and getting blown up by an abathur mine? Walking to a bush and then getting stasis and then, oh man. What if you put 3 of them right on top of each other? Does it stasis that person over and over and over and over?
Something to find out, ain't it?
Dude, that would be hilarious. That would just be trolly.
That would be great.
That would be trolly. Okay. Okay. I'm excited for Chromie. Her W really interests me. I like dragons, so.
Yeah, man.
Alright, Medivh. Let's go over.
I do believe you have the tooltips for that one, right? But then I can tell you the other level 1 talents.
Do I have the tooltips for this one? All of them?
Yeah, and the one that Bone sent us. I can tell you the tooltips for level 1, but other than that, it looks fine.
I don't have the tooltips for this one.
Okay, I'm gonna read them to you too.
Okay. We'll go over his abilities really quick before we start with the talents. His Z, which is his mounting ability, it is different from, just regular mounting, so we'll go over that. He turns into a fucking bird. And it is your mount. You can fly over anything. Like, you can fly over trees and shit. And you're completely invulnerable. You cannot be attacked. You cannot be targeted. You cannot be stunned. You can't be pooped on. I mean, you can't... Nothing. Like, you just fly around the entire map, give vision to your team, and no repercussions.
I do believe he's going to be another hero that I hate. He's just going to be so fucking good. I mean, that alone is such a utility to the team. Like, he can fly above an objective and just reveal it to the defending team. And nobody can then attack him. Like, nobody can see him even. I mean,
they can see him.
They can see him, but they can't do anything.
They can't do anything, yeah. They can't do shit.
I think he's going to be like Tassadar. Not in the sense of giving shields and stuff, but I think that he's going to be one of those heroes that if you're good with him, he's going to be a fucking nuisance.
I think with the timeout thing, I'm going to agree with you on the Jaina thing. He's jealous as fuck.
But I think that people are going to get upset with Medivh because he doesn't do damage. And if the team starts losing, they're just going to start blaming everything on him. Just like Tassadar. Is that not how Tassadars are, Kalo? You've played enough. If your team starts losing, everyone's like, God, Tassadar, you're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
50 games in Tassadar, and then I've learned that.
So I think that's how Medivh's going to be, though, because he doesn't do damage other than his Q ability. Anyway, let's start talking about his Q ability. Arcane Rift fires off a bolt of energy in a line, damaging all enemies in its path. All enemies, including minions. Stuff like that. Hitting a hero greatly reduces its cooldown. So yeah.
It's definitely needed, dude. Like, it's your only way to deal damage, like, besides your right clicks. Yeah. You definitely need something like that. Like, something that reduces the cooldown.
It's very similar to Thrall's Wolf. Like, it's gonna damage everything in its lineup until it hits an enemy hero.
Yep. I agree. Looks good.
Yeah.
His W ability. Force of Will. Project your will onto an allied hero, making them protected for 1.5 seconds, preventing all, I'll say it again, 100% damage done to that target.
I love it when you go Chocolate Rain.
Target can still be trapped, frozen, or immobilized. So it's not a D-shield, but it does everything but the unstoppable. So... yeah, it blocks all damage. So if you're getting Pyroblast, here you go, have a W. And I'd like to mention it's on like a 5-second cooldown.
Another reason not to pick fucking Pyroblast or triple tap now. I'm happy.
People still gonna do it anyway. People still gonna do it anyway. Okay. His E ability is called Portal. Such a good name, Blizzard. You really nailed it there. You create a portal at Medivh's feet and at the target point that lasts for 6 seconds. So the portal can last for 6 whole seconds. Allies can travel between the 2 portals whenever they are active, and these can currently be placed behind barriers.
Okay, now get ready for the kick in the nuts.
And you cannot destroy the portal.
Completely fucking untargetable, unkillable.
Yep. So that's fucked.
Man.
That's fucked.
That just sounds good. I'm on board the
You know what I
Medivh
mean?
train already, bro. I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it.
It's like I said before, though. He doesn't deal damage. That's gonna be the. He's gonna be a really good utility hero, but I don't know, man.
It doesn't say anything about a range on him. More of what I'm thinking about than anything is it basically gives you a teleport from League of Legends. Like I can place one right outside of our starting gate, and then
Yeah,
place
you can't
one
do
like
that.
in the middle of the battlefield.
No,
Oh,
you
it's
can't do
got
that.
like a
No,
range.
it does have a
within
range.
each other.
It's only about a screen's view, roughly.
Okay.
It's not unlimited range at all.
I mean, still help set up with ganks and stuff too, though. I mean, I don't know. I'm on board with it. I'm teleport looks good.
His first ultimate is Polybomb. You polymorph a target, and after 1.5 seconds, any nearby heroes are also polymorphed, and this can be chained indefinitely, so forever.
I mean, his shit seems really strong, but I think the reason that they're doing that is because it's a ability. Like it's supposed to be like a heroic basic ability. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to do something powerful if it's not going to do anything kind of damage or anything, you know?
I think he's just going to be 100% utility character.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
So Polly said in his video that he seems like using 3 heroics at the same time. Like, and just his... Actually, 4 heroics in his basic kit.
I think 3.
Like, each one, like, even his Z, like, come on. It makes you invulnerable, and you can see everything. Like,
yeah, it's good.
I mean, to be fair,
But
dude,
you can't do anything
You give
either,
up
though.
damage. You give up being able to do damage to bring all that utility.
Yeah, like
But
you
then
can't do anything while you're looking at him.
always mount. You can also unmount and then start doing your Q and your aura attack damage.
But if they
Or you're
stun you,
split,
you're
if you go
fucked.
the
You're not
other
getting
route.
remounted.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Or if they just attack you while you're trying to mount, that stops the mounting. There's that. I don't think his mount ability is going to be like the ultimate escape. I don't think so, because it's not automatic like Rhaegar's. You know, Rhaegar, he just fucking mounts and he's just done. He's out.
He's just out of there. Yeah.
So I think that's the way they tried to balance it, and I like it. I think it's good. He brings so much utility, but he lacks so much damage. At least as far as we know.
Yeah.
His second heroic is Ley Line Seal. Fire off of blaster energy down the ley line, the ley lines, putting an enemy hero in its path in stasis for 3 seconds. That's every enemy hero. So if you can manage to hit all 5 of them, that's pretty much, you know, they're in stasis for 3 seconds.
It's going to be hard to do that, though. They're going to have to be grouped real good for you to be able to do that shit.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a difficult...
And it says putting any enemy heroes in stasis, so it's not going to be like a friendly... Like, you can't get your friendlies in it like VP, you know?
That would be funny, though.
Well, that brings up some interesting... I think that's where... Like, if you take this all, that's where you being, like, more offensive with your mount ability. Like, what with Kalo was talking about dreading earlier, like, what's going to be so OP about it? That's when it's going to be, like, you're going to be benefited by being really aggressive with your mount. Going in, getting set up for that stasis to where you can stasis whoever you need to stasis, and then your team comes in and cleans up. And then the stasis falls off, and you're dealing with whoever's left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, Kalo, level 1 talents. What we got?
I don't have them. I don't have tooltips.
Okay, so nobody has them.
Yeah, I don't think they're available either. I tried to search them up like a couple of minutes ago, and there's nothing on them.
Okay, level 4. Mage Armor. Teleporting with the portal provides block. That's pretty self-explanatory, right?
I mean,
Birds.
it provides block for everybody
Ooh.
who
Interesting.
goes through it.
Bird's Eye View temporarily increases your transform Raven Vision range, so you can see even further while you're in your mount. That's pretty cool. Dust of Appearance, reveal immediate area. So another clairvoyance.
That's level 4, right?
Yeah.
I've got level 1 here if you want.
Oh, okay.
I thought you wanted the tooltips, but I've got them without tooltips. So level 1 you have on his first one is his Q upgrade. It's called Stable Portal, and it basically does increased portal duration. Not sure by how much or anything, but there you go. His second one, Raven's Intellect, is basically his Z upgrade. Transform Raven has increased mana regeneration.
Wow. So
Goddamn.
pretty much just like Rhaegar. He's like, oh, I'm out of mana. Let me just get in my mount form really quick.
But he's better because he can't get stunned out of
Or
the
damaged,
actual...
or
Yeah.
touched, or looked at, or pooped on, as I said
The
before.
Medivh ward is going to be real. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man. On his third one, he has Q upgrade, and his what was it called again? Q?
Arcane something or
Something.
another.
Anyway, whatever.
Arcane
It
Rift.
increases mana refund for hitting heroes. So it says increase mana refund. So it already refunds mana.
I didn't know it refunds mana.
If it does, then it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you have the tooltips for everything else?
I did somewhere.
You
I
said
lost
somewhere.
them. Actually, wait. Says for his Q. Hitting a hero greatly reduces cooldown, but it doesn't say anything about the mana.
Yeah, that's all I
Then-
have too.
And then the talent says increase mana refund for hitting heroes.
I don't know.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And then the last one is another portal upgrade. Control the placement of both portals.
Oh yeah, because originally you can't control the placement of the portal. It's just the first portal goes wherever the fuck you're at, wherever you're standing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, but then you can actually control the placement of the second one, right?
Yeah, so you can place both portals if you go for the level 1 talent.
I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, I don't either. If you shouldn't be in a deathly position. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be in a bad position to come back whenever you're using a portal anyway, unless you're escaping.
Raven's intellect just seems like a really good talent.
I agree. Okay, so do we have tooltips for the rest of it?
No, it's just...
Okay, that's fine. Alright, level 7 then. Let's go over this. Arcane Explosion. Explodes when damage is absorbed. So your W explodes when your damage is absorbed. So,
I guess it's gonna be like an AoE damage.
Yeah, so like you throw it on a tank, and then they take damage, they explode.
I wonder if it's actually scalable from the damage you take. That would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be really good.
But if it's like a static damage, then I think it's trash.
Arcane Charge. Your Q deals more damage if your previous cast hits a hero.
I like that.
So it's pretty much like Chromie's if you... Well, we don't know if it's only for 10 seconds or if it's just indefinitely, but if it's indefinitely, then it's like more like Nova Snipe, the Snipe Master, to where you just build the damage up. Okay. Another Q, a Q quest. Hit 35 heroes to increase the damage.
Again, we're not sure about how much, but it seems pretty good.
This one is his portal. A raven familiar joins allies that use the portal. So you summon a pet and it does damage, I assume.
Probably, or maybe it just grants a bigger vision. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we already talked about his ultimates, so we're not gonna go over those. Winds of Celerity. Transform your raven's speed is increased. So you can move even faster when you're in your raven form. Because it's not already good enough, right?
Yeah, man.
Quickening for your E. Portal cooldown is reduced. So you can use portal more often. It's pretty self-explanatory. Astral projection. Longer range portals. So you can use portals from further away.
So I'm guessing it's Wind of Celerity or Astral Projection. I mean, the cooldown is not going to be a big deal just because
it lasts 6 seconds.
The portal cannot be killed anyway.
Yeah.
By the way, the cooldown will start counting up when it's going to what's the name?
Deplete.
When the duration is going to just deplete completely.
Okay. So it doesn't start right after he drops it.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, level 16. Circle of Protection. Force of Will shields nearby allies. So
I'm just saying the last talent for that one.
So pretty much you throw your W on somebody, and it also shields anybody around you. So that's good. Enduring Will, Force of Will lasts even longer. I don't think that's.
I can
I
see
guess
how
that's
that would
okay.
Be, yeah, I can see how that would be useful.
I guess
making
because it's only a 4-second cooldown or a 5-second cooldown, so yeah, that would be amazing. Reabsorption, Force of Will heals the target.
If they make it scalable from the damage you take, holy shit.
Throw a pyro bomb on somebody who's almost already dead.
Yeah.
Like think about it, like a lot of Kel'Thas players, some of them will throw it at the beginning of a fight, but a lot of them like try to throw it at the end of the fight to try to pick someone off. You're just like, oh, okay, do that, please do that. Let me just heal you really quick. W, and then just fucking boom, full health.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But again, hitting that ability is going to require some teamwork. So I don't think Medivh's going to be that good in quick match.
No,
because he really relies on communication and skill, like as in like team skill than anything else.
I agree.
The only thing I'm calling right this second is give me Medivh and put you or Perp on Tyrael. Watch what happens. I guarantee you.
All right. Glyph of Polybomb spreads faster and increases the radius. I think that's strong.
Yeah, I think that's strong too. In a team fight scenario.
His second ultimate upgrade is called Medivh Cheats. Can be redirected once while active. I don't think.
Name alone, that's my favorite.
I don't think that's. It can justify it if you miss it, but you can only redirect it one time.
I don't even like this heroic at all. Like I didn't say anything when you said it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
Looking for tooltips, but it just seems really bad to keep somebody in stasis. You want to root them or stun them, but you don't want to keep them in stasis.
Yeah, like that's the thing that I understand. Originally they had like one stasis, and that was Void Prism, and it was really good for setting up plays, but putting people in stasis all the time, it's like, okay, you're in stasis now, we can't damage you, we can't do anything, your team can't heal you, but we can maybe catch up to you. Maybe.
Plus, it's very slow moving.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. I want to see pro plays. That's what I want to see. I'm excited to see the pro players get a hold of this shit, dude. Okay, Arcane Brilliance provides ability, power, and mana to allies.
That's sick. I like that.
Shit, dude.
That sounds really good.
Shit, throw that on a Li Ming with
you get to
fucking
Li Ming and Chromie, or Jaina even.
Dude, Medivh and Chromie. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it all day. W build with Arcane Brilliance.
It's gonna be an active, so you just do it passively, I guess, right?
Almost all of his level 20s look amazing. Besides that, Medivh cheats.
Guardians of Trisfall, you kill minions instantly with your Q. So you can walk into. He is a specialist, so that's good. Like that's something that we probably haven't even talked about. He is a fucking specialist.
Well, because so far I was going to say at level 16, I was going to say so far he seems a lot more support.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second. Hold on, let's finish the last talent. All right, last talent on the tier, which I think is fucking awesome too. Temporarily stealths a target allied hero.
Dude, put that on ETC.
I like the invisibility. That sounds
dude,
really
think about that. ETC with stealth. All right, I'm just gonna walk in the middle of their whole team and just mosh.
That's gonna be good.
One of my favorite things I've always said, man, is Tyrande using her Shadowfall when you're on Diablo, just sprinting in the middle of the enemy team, dude, and then that shit rolls off right in the middle of the enemy team, and just suddenly there's a Diablo in the middle of all of them, and they're just like, holy shit.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the whole support specialist thing. Blizzard wanted to make Medivh a support. Yeah. They wanted to. The problem was they didn't want a remake of Tassadar.
Yeah.
Because in Medivh's kit, he literally has no heals unless you spec for it.
Yeah.
So they didn't like that. That's from what I've heard. That's just again what I've heard. That's the reason that he's not a support is simply because he doesn't heal. Just plain and simple. He doesn't heal.
It's gonna be awkward to put him against other specialists because when there's a specialist on one team, there has to be a specialist on the other team. So like if you put him against Sylvanas, like he's just hopeless against just a Sylvanas pushing away.
He's a hopeless solo laner. He's not gonna do good solo lane. That's
I mean,
my opinion.
His Qs were good. His Qs
That's
are good.
that's what I was going to say. It seems like if it's based on that, then it seems like they're doing it more for a matchmaking perspective than a what the character is perspective, right?
Because to me, I think
Everything screams support.
he's gonna excel more with somebody else than he will by himself all day.
Almost the Z alone, almost the mount ability alone would be like a major support tool. You know what I'm saying?
What if he could? What if he could passively heal his allied team while he's up in the air as a?
God, no, don't even say that shit.
While he's up in the air, as long as he's above his team, he's healing them all.
That would be
like
sick.
Brightwing.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking. I'm just gonna stand up here forever, guys. Don't know him coming down. Okay, so closing thoughts and all that on Medivh. What do y'all guys think? What do y'all think?
I think he's gonna be a pretty bad hero. Overall, especially for like quick match and stuff. And I honestly, I do believe he's gonna be way too wonky to play in competitive either. Like, you don't want to make your shit too hard.
I agree.
So he's a cool idea, but I don't think he's gonna be played at all.
I think he's
gonna
going to be what they labeled him as. I think he's going to be a specialist. Like, he's going to have a specific objective in mind that he's going to be really good at helping the team accomplish. But then past that, he's not going to be. It's going to be one of those people that depends on the team comp and all that noise.
It's going to depend on the team more than your team comp in general. Because the thing about him is straight up, all of his abilities, excluding his Q, it's for your team. It's not for you. It's for your team. Right?
Mark my words right now. He's not going to be played. Like, after 3 weeks, you will barely see him ever, and especially in quick match.
I agree. I don't think people will play him too much. I don't think he's going to be super fun to play. Like, I want to play him, but I don't think he's going to be fun.
I'm playing him.
I don't think he's going to be fun because he doesn't do much. You know what I mean?
All alone, I'm really looking forward to. See, that's the problem that I'm having though, is like where you're going to put him. Like, what kind of team are you going to put him on? Especially in like a quick match setting. That sounds like a freaking nightmare. I got a headache thinking about it.
You are taking away a place for someone like Zagara, like Sylvanas,
Zul, yeah.
So you really have to, again, like, I think he's gonna be very good with like ETC. So you place your portal here and there, and ETC goes into it. Maybe power slides, gets a full mosh. Other than that, you're taking away a very important role for the whole team, which is the specialist, which is the pusher, single laner. I don't know. He's gonna be taking. He's also gonna be like, taking the place of like Sonya as well. Because when you take Sonya, you're probably not gonna take Medivh. But when you take Medivh, you won't be taking Sonya because you won't have space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because you won't have enough damage that way.
Especially as a former competitive player, I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yep. I think it'll be interesting to see though. I think it'll be interesting to see.
I think we ain't got much of a choice, but I think it's going to be interesting to see. Because it's going to happen no matter what, dude. It don't fucking matter if he's the worst thing that's ever been put on this earth. People will still play him for like the first week and a half. He'll be everywhere.
He's going to be like the next Rexar. Rexar was had 2.7 popularity. He's going to be like the next Rexar.
He was the new hot. Rexar was hot when he came out, and then everyone was like, yeah, this guy sucks.
Okay. Hard to play, so...
What was next on our list? I forgot.
We're going to talk about the leaked changes.
Oh, the leaked changes. Okay, so this is all I know. I'm going to go over what I know, okay? Yeah. I know there's a lot of changes coming. I think one of which is coming to Illidan. I heard is having a little bit of changes. I don't know how significant. I know that there's a lot of changes coming because with that secret Blizzard event that happened, I've watched 3 or 4 YouTubers / streamers who did go to this event, and most of them said that I didn't play all the heroes, but I played most of them. Why would they play most of them if most of them are not getting changes? So I'm thinking there's like, I think it's going to be a Heroes of the Storm fucking overhaul is what I'm thinking.
Maybe not overhaul, but just maybe some talent's going to get buffed, and like it all depends on the hero. Some heroes are really like balanced now, so I would say probably Rexar is actually.
I think Illidan's in a good spot. I don't want them to mess with him too much.
No, they at least if we're talking about Illidan, I think they just give him a way too big of a nerf. Like 30% is not big enough. I think 35 should be what he's with his trait.
They didn't stop fucking with him. Like, he was good after they buffed him.
he was a little bit too good because he was a little bit too easy
Healed
to
too
stay
much.
alive.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
healed
I mean,
too much.
we can all agree that there is some kind of a problem when literally every single friggin' competitive match that you see, there's an Illidan. Like literally every damn one of them. There's not a single one that you don't see an Illidan.
When you pick,
That's a
you
problem.
pick Diablo against him, and you pick like Polymorph or Uther, and he's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucked.
Well, I mean, back in the day, dude. Back in the day, it was Illidan was like he was the first pick.
Well, back
First,
in the
second
day,
pick was already
Illidan could
Illidan.
kill everybody in a 1v5 setting and not have to
But
worry about a
I'm not an
thing.
Illidan main either, so I'm not going to say too much. So I mean, but I'm glad that they changed him because I have to deal with his ass all the time.
Anyways, I know that Arthas is supposed to be god tier.
Arthas.
Yes.
That's gonna be a thing. Anubrak is getting some. Anubrak's getting some serious changes. I didn't hear anything specific,
No, yeah.
but I know Anubrak's getting some changes. Falstad's getting some changes. I know for a fact he's losing first aid, so no more zero
Finally.
stress.
I think Zero Stress was a cancer, to be honest.
Was it cancer?
Like-
God dang,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I do believe it was a cancerous, a cancerous build for him because it made people play safe. It made people play what false is not supposed to be.
When I play zero stress, I play like super aggressive, just because you can survive through anything.
Exactly. So
That's the
again,
thing.
you still have to be careful when you play the ability damage now. When you like pick up the overdrive and the Q and the reactivation of the Q, and like the Flow Rider on level 4, you have to play super careful just because you're squishy as an assassin, and if you have first aid, like you will not be incentivized for playing safe.
But that's why Illidan got first aid taken off of him too.
Yes,
It's 'cause
the
you
way
could
to
do-
like if he would have first aid now, holy fucking shit.
We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then I heard that Jaina's getting reworks. She's, not reworks, but major buff to her trait. She's going to be doing way more damage with her combos now.
She needs it.
Yeah,
She is completely 100% out of the meta now. She's not picked anymore.
41% win rate on the quick match.
Yeah, she's not picked anymore. She's bad.
That's fucking terrible, dude.
She's their nerfs that they did to her by taking away Blink at level 20 and putting Ice Block at level 20. It just made her one of the only. I don't want to say this, but one of the hardest heroes to play with zero escapes. In no way to reduce damage other than that shield talent that you can spec for like what, level 13? That's about it.
Now, even that is, you're still super squishy. Like Jaina is still like a little bit more tanky than Li Ming is, and Li Ming has all the escapes in the world.
What started Jaina's downhill roll was that damn nerf on her water elemental yo. Like when they nerfed the initial burst damage that did.
It all started with the removal of sprint, but I did like remove of sprint.
Well, yeah.
Just because that was just way overpowered. Like you close down your combo, then bam, you press sprint, you're out of there. But
just fucking, she gets them legs moving, bro. She's out of there. Other than that, though, I haven't heard anything too big.
But,
oh,
right. So anyway, so basically when you so apparently the change is that it's not gonna be 50% anymore. Like the base is gonna be 100%.
wait, what?
The bonus damage?
100% bonus damage?
Yeah, so you're gonna get twice the damage that you do.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So she's gonna be like really like you're gonna have to kill whoever's on her or she dies.
Well, that's the way she is now, but she just can't kill him.
So water elemental is going to do a shit ton more damage when you combo it too. That's good.
Apparently that's gonna get changed too. So like apparently it's not gonna give it's the auto attacks from the water elemental damage is only going to slow. It's not going to apply your chill effect.
Oh yeah.
Because like that would be just super overpowered. You just push this guy down and he can spread it to everybody.
Yeah, that's 100% extra damage from you.
And surely they'll keep the mimic to where he can copy basic abilities. Surely they'll keep that. So you don't want that on top of that.
Yeah, they'll probably keep that, but that probably won't be doing the extra damage. I don't know. We will see. But again, those two changes are like revealed on the Squadron stream, the rank win that Moonfair was playing, and he said that Jaina is going to be really fucking good because you can like burst anybody down almost from 100 to 0, like if they're not careful.
That makes me happy and sad at the same time. It's gonna make me a sad Illidan if I ever play against her.
God damn, that was gonna be rough to play against.
You have anything else on that? Because I know I don't. I have no idea about any of the changes.
I have something else.
What up?
Arthas!
Yeah, man.
I can't wait, dude. I'm telling you.
All right, Hero League being fucking revamped, dude.
Shit. Like what's the time on our podcast right now?
We're at an hour and 10 now. We got about 20.
Hour and 10.
We're at about 20 minutes or so more, and we can cut it.
Yeah. So let's just go over the changes quickly.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time on Medivh and Chromie, dude. Oh, I gotta leave soon too. Yeah. Okay. Hero League got fucking revamped straight up. So now there is no longer going to be hero ranks. You're not going to be rank 1 to 50 anymore. That's taken out entirely. Quick match, or it's been changed to where there is a ladder system: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, master, and grandmaster. And you cannot be in the bronze league and paired with a master or grandmaster or gold for that matter. If you're in the bronze, you can only be paired with bronze and silver. If you're in your placement matches, you cannot be placed with anybody who's not in their placement matches. So you're always going to be paired with someone else who's not, or that's in their placement matches while you're in placement matches. I love those changes.
Yeah, very good for the health of the matchmaker. It's gonna make your queue times much longer, but
that's what I was going to say. The only thing that I'm dreading is the queue times. Queue times are going to be probably awful.
Yeah, like the higher up you go, the worse it's going to get. Bronze and silver are probably going to be just the same as it is now, but once you start getting into, I'd say diamond and above, it's going to start getting rough.
Yeah,
because especially master and grandmaster, because grandmaster is the top 500 players. That's it.
Yeah.
Master is the top 1,000 players. Yeah, Master is the top 1,000 players. And it tells you, too, what number you are specifically. Like, if you're the 572nd player, you'll be a Master 572. And you can lose your rank day by day. If you don't play, you're going to lose your rank.
I like that.
Because someone's going to be, if someone else is playing and they win, 6 games that day, and they were 571 or 573, they're now 572, maybe even 571, you know what I'm saying? And also, you're going to be getting more points for your wins than they were before, because they'll be more balanced out now, instead of having, if you, like, for instance, whenever me and Bone queue together, I'm ranked 14, he's ranked 20-something, we get paired up with, like, rank 16, 17s, 18s, 19s, 20s, I get dick for points, and because he's on my team, he gets dick for points, too. Because of the discrepancy of skill. So, that'll be changed, too. Other changes, silenced players can no longer play in Hero League.
I love that shit, dude. No longer, there's a person who cannot talk to his team. First of all, there's no more dicks in, like total dicks in the Hero League. First of all,
I was about to say, man, eat a douchebag.
Yeah. I hate people
second
like that.
Second of all, like when somebody's silenced, they won't be able to communicate with the team at all.
Yep.
So that poses an issue.
Yep.
That's unfair to your teammates, like to the other people who, watch their shit and don't get on there and just purposely troll people.
Yeah,
they get stuck with a teammate that they can't talk to.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you know what makes you unsilenced?
Time. I'm pretty sure it's a time-based thing.
Just time-based. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a ban.
I love the change. Yeah.
Did I miss anything with that? As far as Oh, and it's only Master and Grandmaster that you lose your ranks, I think.
Yes.
Grandmaster and Master are the only ones that you lose your rank if you don't play consistently. If you're Gold 3, you're just going to stay at Gold 3 forever, even if you don't play. Well, until the next season. That leads me to the next part. There is going to be seasons, and not like it was now where we have a preseason for 2 years. It's going to be actual seasons. They're going to be doing it like Diablo seasons, Hearthstone seasons, and I think that's it. Do they have WoW season stuff? I don't know. It's going to be the same as those. It's going to be the same as those.
WoW stuff.
To where you have Here's the Storm seasons are going to be started now, and there's going to be season rewards. And for those of you who have been working really, really hard for the past 2 years to get maybe your rank 1, maybe your rank 32 still, I'm sorry, but maybe you've been working really hard and you want rewards for what you're doing. Well, they're giving them to you for the preseason. So if you're in between rank 50 and 41, you get a portrait. Pretty much just says, yeah, I played the game once. And then rank 40 to 31, you get 1,500 gold and you get the portrait. Ranks 30 to 21, you get 2,000 gold in the portrait, and this is where it starts to get good. At rank 20 to 11, you get 2,500 gold, an elemental wolf mount, and the preseason hero portrait. Rank 10 to 6, you get 3,000 gold, elemental wolf mount, epic elemental wolf mount, and the portrait. And then you get the same thing for ranks 5 to 2, except for you get 3,500 gold, and then ranks 1, you just get 4,000 gold, and you get the same thing.
Yeah.
And you get the same rewards on Team League, except starting at rank 50 to 31, you get the elemental wolf mount.
I mean 40.
Yeah, 40 to 31. So as long as you're at 40 to 31, you'll get the elemental wolf mount. So if you're at Team League rank 30 and you're not at, Hero League rank 20 at least, then you can still get the mount. You just won't get the epic one.
I mean, you have time up until the 14th of June. That's when it starts, which I'm guessing is going to be also a launch of one of the heroes.
Yeah, I think that Chromie will be here by the end of this month. I think.
Okay. So it might not be just the launch of a new hero.
I think Chromie will be here by the end of the month because they released Tracer. They released Tracer 2 weeks ago on the early access, right? Like you got it early 2 weeks ago, but that was 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so they go by their standard 3 weeks to a month each hero, or every new hero.
Be here very soon.
Yeah, so she should be here by the end of this month, I think. Maybe even earlier.
She'll be here next week.
You think she'll be here? I think she'll be here 1 week before Overwatch. Because I think that would be suicide to put a new hero out at the same time as Overwatch.
What if they do it right? So, what if they do it this week, upcoming? So on the 10th.
That would be nuts.
Wait, so Tracer came out on the 19th, right? That was her initial.
That was her. Yeah.
Came out on the 26th. No, it's probably gonna be in 2 weeks' time, which is gonna be the 10th. Sorry, the 17th. Therefore, it's gonna be a week before the Overwatch.
Yeah, I think it'll be 1 week exactly from Overwatch. I don't think that she'll come out.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll come out. If she comes out any later than that, then they're not gonna release her until like the Hero League changes come.
So pretty much a week and a half now from now. We are basically mark our words. That's when she's coming out.
Yep, that's our predictions. Predictions, boys. Alrighty. So, Hero League changes. Other than that, they got rewards. You get portraits, you get mounts, you get gold. Oh yeah, we had some new skins announced.
Yeah. There's one from Overwatch.
Yeah, So guys, if y'all were hoping that Widowmaker was coming to Heroes of the Storm, which I don't know why she would, because she's would basically almost Nova. Yeah, basically be Nova. She's not coming to the game because they went and made a Widowmaker skin for Nova, and it looks exactly like Widowmaker. That's it.
Yeah.
Fire.
The only difference is if you look at it, you can see Nova's face in the skin. Like it still looks like Nova in the face, but everything else is Widowmaker. The other skin is the Owl whatever Tyrande skin, the Owl Knight or whatever. What's it called?
I like it.
I don't really care for it either. It looks okay, but there's better Tyrande skins. They're Eagle Eye Tyrande is what it's called. Eagle Eye Tyrande.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the thing I'm excited about is the new mounts. Like the reward mounts. That's why I started to grind my my Hero League and then the Every Willy. I like that one.
Oh yeah, and there's a new that one's you're gonna buy though with Chromie.
Well, I'm buying that
It's-
shit straight away.
Yeah, it's gonna be with the Chromie thing, I believe.
Does it that just sounds wrong? Evil
Hey
Willy.
guys.
Look at my Evil Willy.
Hey, I'm gonna quote I'm gonna quote something from Blizzard. Are y'all ready?
Yeah. Man.
Chromie is a long-range artillery mage with the ability to bend time to her will, with some of the highest kill potential in the game. This gnome packs a very powerful punch. Chromie will be joining the Nexus during the week of May 17th.
Oh.
We did not. I swear to God, I didn't look at this beforehand.
Yeah,
I swear I
did
didn't.
not.
So we totally guessed it right.
Wait, so did you do it on Twitter? Is that what or what?
I'm on Heroes Nexus.
Oh,
Medivh
probably,
will be
yeah.
joining June the 14th.
Yeah, I fucking told you.
So we were right about, we were both right about the hero releases. So you can expect her May the 17th and then Medivh on June 14th.
So Medivh will be basically coming out with the changes to Hero League.
Yep. I think that what they're probably going to do is they're going to release Chromie and they're going to release a couple of the changes that they've been working on, some of the not as extravagant changes, They're going to release that with Chromie, and then whenever Medivh and the Hero League changes come out, that's whenever they're just going to drop the fucking bomb on us and just make everything. They just change everything that's coming. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Y'all still want to talk about the Tracer thing, the top build or whatever?
Yeah, we can do that quickly. I mean, to be honest, it's only me and you that are that are really have played Tracer. I mean, you played way more than I did, but then I also played way more than Bone did. So.
I heard the top build right now is for all heroes, I assume, is a Tracer, of course. Tracer rounds at level 1. Your basic attacks reveal enemies for 4 seconds.
I like it.
Yeah, but say Kala said he's been using it.
Yeah, just because it makes it very, very easy to chase people from in bushes and stuff, and that was the only thing that I really found frustrating, about chasing people into bush. It's like you would lose sight of them, and she would stop auto attacking. So that really alleviates that.
I didn't think about that before. I'm gonna have to try that now. Untouchable level 4, same thing as it's always been. You get kills, your damage scales up 30%. Don't die.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to go for anything else. I mean, you really depend on your escapes anyway, and in your support. So there's no reason to go for where's the health pack or whatever it's called.
Yeah, is it a health pack or is that a health pack or the only thing I would go for is the bombs. I like the bombs and the teleport build. That's pretty fun. You can
the parting gift. Yeah.
You can get some unexpected damage out.
Yeah.
Bullet time level 7. That's nothing new. People have been taking that since she came out.
I like it as
it synergizes with Tracer rounds simply because you don't stop auto attacking.
Yeah,
but I do like the recall better.
Blinks.
Yeah, I do too. The recall when you get two free blinks when you get recall. I think that's better in general.
Really good.
Quantum Spike. That's the one that got me. Pulse Bomb does an additional 10% of the primary target's maximum health. I don't like it.
Really bad. Really bad.
I don't like it.
I think both of us always go for the pulse bomb, right?
Yeah.
Pulse rounds. Pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullet Spray increases melee radius by 50% and causes it to damage all enemies in range. That could be interesting.
I would still go for the healing. You still need some self-sustain against heroes like Falstad. He's going to be hitting you with his his W, and I still think sustain is going to be way better.
From what I've heard of it, what the bullet spray is supposed to do is it gives you away the lane clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
that's what
in my opinion, though, I mean, Tracer's just not for wave clear, so I really don't.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Sleight of hand, again, nothing new. You reduce your reload time by 50%, equal to 20% damage. I've been taking that for a while now. And then total recall. If you're not taking total recall, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Honestly.
Yeah, I know. Like the only choice. Yeah.
Okay.
So overall pretty good. I just don't like the guy who made it. I
All right,
met him
so
in real life. He's a dick.
we got a few more minutes to talk about Overwatch, guys. I want to talk about it for a second. Dude, I'm fucking loving that game right now.
I will say this: I'm loving the game and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But I'm almost on board with Kato. Like I feel like they need to do some work on. I feel like Blizzard did their normal thing of like I don't know, that's a low number. Like 70 or 80% of it is like good stuff, and then like that like last 20 they're just leaving on their they've got a fan base, so that'll be ignored. And I just feel like they need to do work to the game. Like I feel like it needs a few things done to it. The supports especially.
There definitely needs to be more supports.
Yeah, the support thing is my major thing. That's what I really feel like they just don't have it balanced around where the crap on the support side of it.
To me, I feel like if you don't have a Mercy in your game, you're missing out. Plain and simple.
I mean, Bro Shield's pretty good still.
Yeah, I feel the same, but about Lucio. I love Lucio.
But see, like I've Lucio. The thing I like about Mercy so much is that Mercy can just keep someone alive, like for forever. Lucio does good sustained heals to the whole team, but Mercy just fucking like I play Mercy. I've been playing a lot of Mercy lately, and as long as you can see all of your teammates, you're gonna keep all of them alive. No problem. It's no big deal at all.
As long as you can do that. I mean, a lot of people, and especially in a quick match, are just going to be running off like a bunch of motherfuckers. So
yeah, I agree.
Or it's one of those situations where like me and Purple are on TeamSpeak together, so we're going to get on Overwatch together, and I'm going to be Mercy, and I'm going to heal him, and I'm not absolutely going to touch any fucking body else in this game, so you better keep yourself alive.
Well, see me, I've
seen that a couple times.
I do, yeah, I do that. Like I'll make sure I heal everybody. It's just if I'm on TeamSpeak, I may treat you more because.
Oh yeah, well definitely that's the
you know that.
Friends and shit.
But see, and that's I think that's a big deal though, is that the healers are all really kind of poopy in one sense or another. Because Mercy's good, but she has no way to defend herself. Lucio,
all of them are good. All of them are good, just not good enough to be, I don't know. There's no incentive to play support. Like you usually go into a game, and every single person picks either an assassin, specialist, I would say, one of these builders, or a fucking tank. I mean, tanks are very rare too.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I'm saying is I feel like they really dropped the ball with Symmetra because the portal is really good. Like the ultimate is really good to get back in the fight and stuff. But it is balls when you're like Reinhardt or something and you're standing there with like 50 health and you're looking at a Symmetra who's a support for your team, but what do you want her to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go find a health pack, dude. What do you want me to do?
But other than that though, man, like I mean, I love the game right now. Like,
yeah, she is a lot of damage though. I'll give you that one. Like she is quite a fucking bit of damage. So I guess it is a balancing act with her.
For me, Overwatch is A+ for me right now. I am.
I would say for me it's a 5 out of 10. I had a very mixed opinion.
I'd even go higher on like 7 maybe.
Just because I played on both servers, did we all play on both servers, or did you guys just play on Americas?
No, we played on your server.
Yeah, I played on Europe. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Going in between servers, I do believe I enjoy America more, just because it seems very fucking easy.
Yeah.
And then I go into Europe, and I either play with or without you guys, and it just seems like I'm getting my ass raped, basically. I mean, not all the time.
On either server, for me, it's just my only issue that I have with the game, and it's expected to happen, is that you jump into a game and then everyone tries to play it like you're playing fucking Call of Duty instead of playing it as a team game.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem that I have. Other than that, though, I have like nothing but positive things to say about the game.
Bastion.
Bastion's counterable.
I'm gonna say Bastion ultimate. His shield just gets too strong. Other than that, yeah, he's counterable.
Yeah, Bastion's 100% counterable. I can counter him with D.Va with his ultimate.
See, I kind of agree with you, man, and then I kind of don't because he is 100% if your team has any concept of what the fuck they're doing. If your team does not know how to do that, or even how to start minimizing what Bastion is raping your team doing, then your team is just fucking hopeless because they're just going to keep dying, and you can be as great as you want, but 1v5, you have no hope.
See, my first thing I do, if I see Bastion and no one's dealing with him, I jump on D.Va, I'll have you jump on Widow, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna E him, and then you just shoot him in the fucking face.
Widow or Genji. Yep, that's my Bastion counters. Pharah does it too. You gotta be careful with Pharah though. He'll blow you up real quick with Pharah.
I just think he's really counterable, and he's a noob stomper. That's
I do truly believe that they should change the play of the game to Q of the game. Like that.
Right?
Yeah,
right?
really
It's always
do
just
believe
Q of the
they should
game.
say that.
I did get play of the game yesterday without using my Q, damn it.
Oh shit.
I was playing I think I was playing Junkrat, and I got like a triple kill, and I just shot people in the face with grenades and then threw a bomb at them and blew them up, and I got play of the game.
I mean, sometimes you'll see somebody like Reaper, the Reaper, or like Genji, like go on a very good spree without their ultimates. But other than that, like most of it is just an ultimate of the game. That's what it is.
Always. Like Hanzo, Reaper even is one of them.
It should be Q of the game, and then if the file doesn't detect you using your Q in that time, then it should just be like broken title. Like it's literally what it says is just broken title, and then it starts the clip.
But personally, I'm of the.
I am with you though, dude. It is a shit ton of fun, dude. Me, you, and Colin last night had a fucking blast, man. That shit was so fun.
It's one of those games that if you don't have teamwork, you're not gonna have a good time. Plain and simple.
And we're gonna have Colin there tonight, hopefully. Oh man, it's gonna be even funner.
Wait, so that means that we're not working together, because whenever we were playing, I was having like maybe average amounts of fun.
Dude, I was having a ton of fun. Oh no, we were talking about last night though. We were talking about last night.
Maybe we're just not good enough for you, Carlo.
That might be it.
Maybe I'm not good enough for you. I mean, maybe I'm just getting raped because I suck dick at the time.
Yeah, you get good.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of fun with the game. I've enjoyed it a lot.
I'll definitely play it. It's enjoyable, very enjoyable to watch. Definitely. I've been watching some other YouTubers. Definitely gonna play. Definitely gonna record it, and we'll just see how it goes. And it might be one of these games where I'm like, okay, with time, I'm gonna just say something along the lines of, okay, I'm actually enjoying myself with this game, but maybe I just have to take it less seriously and stuff like that.
I don't take it seriously at all.
Well, or maybe there's a character or two you haven't tried much yet that you'll like play and you'll really fall in love with or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's another thing though. Seriously, like, and it's real talk here. I don't take the game seriously, and I think that's how I have fun. Because if I take it too seriously, then I start getting flustered, and that's when I'll start playing. I just stop playing the game. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I can't even right now.
Just
because it damn sure don't help you decision making or skill when you're getting aggravated.
Yeah,
and I still have the whole mouse and keyboard thing going on. I'm not used to a mouse and keyboard, so I'm getting used to it and shit.
Yeah, I've slowly but surely been turning my sensitivity up, and I think I got it right where it needs to be. Finally, I think I'm starting to get okay at it. But again, you know, there's going to be a lot of Overwatch content on the channel, regardless. You know,
not for me probably.
I was about to say you might just be seeing a little bit less of Kahlo than you will me and Bone. Yeah. Me definitely, because I'm gonna be doing daily shit on my channel. I know that for sure.
Like, you guys will see us like a definite stream of heroes from me, because I'm definitely enjoying heroes way more.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, we still got a lot of hero stuff. And you and Bone got to get up on that Dark Souls, brother.
After the wedding present, Kahlo, you might wake up to Overwatch one day, buddy, just so you can play it with us and record a little bit. You know.
Yeah, man. I think he's already pre-ordered
it. That, broski.
He's already pre-ordered it, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, what was it?
I thought you were talking like you weren't going to get it.
I already bought it.
Yeah, that's what he says. You already pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
But
I only bought it to get Tracer, to be honest with you.
I mean, I wanted to play the game anyway, so I was like, yeah, I'm just going to buy it, get Tracer, and then play it whenever it comes out.
Damn.
Yeah, I gotta get on that Dark Souls 3. Let's play stream, man. Come on now. Y'all are slacking here. Y'all do that stream, motherfuckers.
I have my university now. All that's all finished. I'm gonna be jumping on more and trying to get better.
Oh, you got it, man. You got it. We're gonna all three do an off-camera Let's Play too. We'll talk about that later.
Shit, man.
We'll talk about that shit later. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the podcast. Can we all have a round of applause for ourselves? We finished our first fucking podcast. Bone can't do it because he's on push to talk.
Applause is kind of assholeish.
Hold on. Just press one button with the hand and then slap your leg.
Yeah,
Do
like
that. There you go. It sounds like you're fapping, but there you go.
Yeah, man.
We got it.
in
We
case
did
you guys are wondering, by the way, my little gremlin's running around behind me, so I was on push to talk.
Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. That's going to be it from us. This is the Dodge Roll Update podcast, gaming podcast, whatever. It's going to be the fucking podcast that we're going to be doing hopefully weekly, maybe bi-weekly, maybe monthly. We don't know yet. We're still...
By the way, the background's hot, though.
Yeah, background's nice, man. It's awesome. That's all from Carlo here. He did it, man. He did it. But... hopefully
Which background
weekly.
are you guys talking about real quick? Oh, the stream background.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna call Miss Rainbow Dash out on the stream, dude. That fucking background looks awesome that she sent me, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
like I
one
told
for-
Perp, I
for
love
Dodgers.
Zeratul and Diablo, so I'm a little bit biased, man. But God, that thing is sexy as hell, dude.
Yeah, man.
But that's going to be it for today, guys. If you enjoy the podcast, hit that like button, or maybe you want to see some more Heroes of the Storm or Overwatch, or even the occasional Dark Souls 3, Don't Starve, other games that we might be playing at the time. Hit that subscribe button. We're doing it, man. And like I said, we're going to be doing this podcast weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. We're still ironing out the details on this. We kind of just wanted to get it out there and get our first one done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Put our toes in the water. Is that how that people say it? I don't fucking know. Break the ice. I don't know. Fucking expressions. But
Something
anyways,
like that.
guys, y'all got any closing thoughts?
Just as a closing note, if anyone doesn't know, Rainbow Dash is my girlfriend, so.
And I will always, for the rest of forever, call. Like, dude, if I know you in like 60 years from now, she will still be Miss Rainbow Dash to me.
Yeah, man.
She's
And
stuck
guys,
with it, bro.
Guys, don't forget to check out all the awesome guys in the description. And if you're questioning any of the things that we talked about in the course of this podcast, we should have all links in the descriptions to all the different things that we talked about, like the Chromie abilities and stuff, Medivh, the Hero League changes, all that stuff. We'll have the links in the description. Check those out if you want to look at it for yourself. Anyways, guys, as always, thanks for coming. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.